Hello and welcome back to Factorio, where I binge Factorio like you wouldn't believe it, because I'm having way too much fun, probably more fun than I should have. But yeah, I've been playing a lot at this point. I have been recording a lot. I am having so much fun. I'm forgetting the time all the like every single time. I think I've managed 2 episodes in this recording session. I think it was 2 episodes, maybe 3. I managed to be on time. Yeah, but anyway, in the last episode we actually did a bunch of boxing in of the resources we want to get. We didn't finish around the like iron and uranium, but we did in the last bits get more like wall. We forgot to put up the wall production, so yeah, we have wall production. Now it's limited because our brick production is suffering, which we are going to have to fix. We probably need to get some stone mined, like, and sent back, because yeah, woohoo, this is not good. I wasn't looking. I should have been watching. I was not looking where we were going, but yeah, we're fine. It was fine. Now, if we are going to go through here, we are going to have to grenade a bit. Oh, our grenade damage is great enough to destroy the trees with 1 grenade. Huzzah! Finally. This way, the waste is like not as big. But I'm going to get some stone, because we do need a bunch of stone to... I'm probably going to run back up to when we get back to base. I'm going to put all this stone into the into this brick production, and that way we get a bit more bricks being made. Let's pick this one up. It's coal in this one as well, so there we go. We should fit here. Yeah, we should. Just need to come at the right angle. Yep. Yeah, let's have them follow us a bit out of the forest and just sit here and pick them off. There we go. Off we go. We need to finish off the wall around the iron and uranium. So we are going to fix that. I took a bit of damage. That's absolutely fine. We have turrets all over the place, so that's fine. That's no problem. Right, I just ghosted this. Probably don't have enough walls in it, like, anyway, but better to put down what we have. It's not far off. We are close. Yeah, it's not that much. Let's do a bit of ghosting. Let's see how many more there's left. remove that, and I'm going to do this. It's 59 more. Okay. I'm going to have to pick up 6 of them. I should do it somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. We have an entrance to go through. I'm going to just queue up a bit of stuff, which we can do. I'm doing this just to like have science going. We do need to put up more stuff when it comes to science. Oops. Probably. There we go. I'm going to cook as many bricks as possible. See if I can, like, get this gap filled up. I'm not sure it's going to be possible, but we'll see. We'll see. Got a few more ammunition stuff. And see if we can find some stone while these ones are cooking. And yeah, we are going to have to deal with biters. We are going to have to spend resources to not be eaten alive. And we are going to have to make sure the trains don't stop in a place where they can get attacked. So that is something we have to do. We have to be careful, so we don't have trains standing still on the tracks and getting attacked by biters running past. Let's see if we. There we go. Let's see how many. 27. Not enough. That's what that's called. Wrong placement. Now, how much more? 32. I had one of the already placed ones, so I just subtracted one wall from the count. Not that way. I will most likely just make a hole. Whoops. Let's mine this one through the windscreen. Let's make a wall here, or rather a passage through the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is not what I want. Here we go. Now this is a thick forest, so we are going to have to be a bit careful with this. Now it is going to be fine after a while, because this forest is not going to be here forever. I can guarantee you that this forest will be gone at some point. Now, for now, it's actually very helpful. Despite it being massively in the way, it does help us reduce the spread of pollution. So we do want it to be here, but not sure for how long. And we have 20 stone. Let's cram it in here. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. Let's run down. Now, we should probably look into... Ooh. The iron might need a bit of a tweak. A tweak like this. This is just to prolong and use the whole field properly and not just a small bit of it. So yeah, but we are going to have to fix this. We are going to have to remake this whole thing. That's not going to work. Let's move this like that. There is a reason why I'm doing this. It's to make it possible to like pull the iron miners back a bit like this. Still not enough to grab copper, but enough to get like as much of the iron as possible. And just do this. That one does have, this one doesn't. This one is not useful. I'm going to put them back a bit just to get like a resource, like a tiny bit more, so they can like continue mining. Let's move this around a bit, because there we go. Like just doing that will keep up, like will make, first of all, it will drain the resource patch quicker, and it will make it so there's less resources you're going to have to like sort later on, which is very nice. Are going to have to we need a lot more. Like when you start getting to like 200k or lower, you need another deposit. If you don't have it, you need it to be like basically planned, so you are going to get it. Let's pick this up and this up. How much more? Quite a lot more. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to do this just to make sure it gets everywhere. Now we might want to put up another like iron stuff, but I think we need to just feed it. It should be fine for some time still. We probably don't need that much more capacity of iron. Rather, we just need to use what we have to 100%. So And that's something which I probably going to say as a tip, and is a good thing to like think about, is what is actually causing problems. Is it the input, the output, or the speed of the production? Like, always analyze what is making it not work. That if you take like, just take 5 minutes, take a peek what is happening, what is coming in, what is not coming in, how fast is stuff working, how fast is stuff not working, like so on and so forth. Like, just take a peek and see how it how it's going for whatever it is. And if it looks like there's a problem, well, if you can see the problem, you could most likely fix the problem. And that's something I would say is something is very good. If you can identify the problem just by taking like 5 minutes looking, then it's well worth it, because that means like an hour or two later you won't have the problem of no throughput because of some dumb reason of one inserter being the wrong way. And yes, that is very possible to happen. Now, all right, I needed a tiny bit more wall down here. Right. I'm not even going to get out of my car. Because whoops. Well, placing when in a car is not necessarily a really good thing, since having a car go straight is very hard. It's not impossible, just hard. Comes down to the way the car steers, which is very janky, but it still. There we go. We have boxed in all the stuff we want so far. I'm probably going to use the rest of this episode to explore a bit. And I think we need to, because we need to find stone. Like, we have stone up here, but it's just like, it's not even one, like 500,000 of it. So we probably are going to have to explore a bit, like to the left or the west, whatever you want to call it. Let's go like this. And for some reason we didn't hit a tree and we did not alert any biters. Interesting. Well, that's good, but interesting. We were very close to both the trees and the biters. Let's see if we can find any stone. We find biters, but that's about it. Is there no stone? Come on, don't get stuck. Oh, we have a medium worm. That's not nice. Okay, let's take care of this. Just Yes, not even a single turret died. Now that is not going to last forever. The turrets will die before we can clear the whole thing. Because at some point we will find, not only will the biters be more evolved, all like the worms will be, there will be large worms which have a lot of damage and a lot of HP. Like the large worms are disgusting. They are super hard to kill, especially if you don't have good ammunition. Now we are using the bad ammunition because we have a lot of it, so... And I can't be bothered with going back and getting the good one. And we don't, like, technically we don't need it, the good, like, or rather the better one just yet. We can get away with this, like, bad, as long as we do a bit of turret spam. It's fine. Now the turrets do more damage than we do, so we don't want to attack. We want the turrets to do that, so... But later on it's actually going to be us doing the attacking and shooting. But for now we want the turrets to do it because they do a lot more damage. And they are a lot, like, there's more of them, so not only do they do more damage, they are also are more of them than there are of me, so they are in total doing massive amount of damage more than me. So, and the English did not work in my brain, or the whatever came out of my mouth, but did. We found stone. Let's see how much. 9.5 million. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. Now, it is quite far away. And there's some really big biter bases in the way. And more water. Yeah, I'm gonna have to navigate through the forest and the biters. And there are some really big nests here. Yeah, there's some really nasty nests. And I am using the minimap at this point because this shit is in the way. I can't really see anything. It's... Once I see stuff without looking at the minimap, I have already, like, this is too close. If I were over here, just north of the biter base, I would have been too close. So using the minimap is a very good way of avoiding fights. Now let's see, where are we? Let's continue a bit south. Let's see what's there. Now we should be careful so we don't drive into like trees or cliffs or biter bases or everything at once. Now there is medium biters. Thankfully we haven't seen anything else yet. Now I am saying yet because there is different kind of biters, and they do spawn once you get the evolution high enough. And the evolution does increase over time. It does increase by how much pollution you feed the biters, and it does increase by how many biter bases you destroy. So destroying bases is not necessarily a good thing if you want to avoid the biters and keep them on like as low of an evolution as possible, but I would say it's better to just keep on attacking and getting rid of them and keep expanding instead of just sitting doing nothing, because it does increase over time. So even if you do nothing, sooner or later you will get the most dangerous biters in the game. It's just going to take a while. Now, there is, what is it, 4 different like sizes of biters in vanilla, and you have, and when I say vanilla, for those that isn't as into games as many others might be, it's Factorio without any mods or changes to the core game. So vanilla is just as the game is without any like changing or changes of stuff, unless the developer changes stuff, but that means it becomes the new vanilla. But anyway, if I remember correctly, it's 4 different sizes. You have small, medium, large, and then behemoth. And trust me when I say the behemoth one is very hard to kill. You are going to need some very powerful weapons to kill them. Let's see, let's try to get back to the base at this point. We do need to get back. And we have 2.5 minutes left. Is this the closest copper? Yes, it is. You know what? Let's clear the copper and put up defenses over here to get this cleared. There we go. Done. And no damage were killed, only damaged. Now, the reason why I'm repairing them before, if we can demonstrate, the reason why I'm repairing them before picking them up is because of a very, very valid reason. Now, I'm going to show you when I come up to the one damaged turret I left. I'm just going to pick these ones up. Now, if we pick this one up, we have one here, which, as you can see, is not stacking with others. If we pick up, we have 57 and then 1 in our inventory. If we pick up one more, you can see we have 58, 50 and then 8 and then 1. Now, turrets which are damaged doesn't stack with the other undamaged turrets. And the same thing goes for like anything. So if you're tight on space and you're picking up stuff and they are damaged, you're going to fill up your inventory quicker than you otherwise would if they were fully repaired. So that's why I'm repairing them before I pick them up, so they stack nice and neatly into the complete stacks and isn't like some random stacks of 1 here and 2 there and 3 because they happen to be damaged exactly as the same amount. But we are going to end here. We are going to box this copper in and put up some defenses. And then I believe we are going to get the oil going, because we do need the oil. We do need the blue science at this point. Or what is it called? Chemical science pack. So with that, we are going to end this here. So thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.